Hi healers, welcome back to the channel. I had an epiphany today when I was meditating, and basically I just want to share that I've been having just a little bit of blockages around making videos like this of me talking, because I have this perceived perception that in order for me to make videos like this, I need to have like a perfect box solution, like how to become a millionaire overnight, or here are 3 things I did to love the fuck out of myself. And quite frankly, sometimes I have some steps and some solutions that I've incorporated into my life, but I don't always have that. And sometimes my life is really messy. Sometimes I have nothing figured out, and it makes me feel like making videos like this isn't worth it because I don't have a perfect solution for y'all. And I think that's what we see in this content driven world. It like almost makes me feel like fuck, like I don't want to share my content if it's not gonna change your world. Then my content is not good enough if it doesn't change your world. So then I choose not to make content at all. Right? Wrong. My epiphany today was make the content anyways. That wasn't it though. Like, my epiphany goes a little bit deeper than that, because I think that there is so much value in making imperfect, raw, and messy content. And not like messy and like a little messy, but like in like messy, like this is who I am. This is what I'm going through right now in life. And I don't really have a solution for it, but I'm just sharing what I'm going through. The reason why I think that that's valuable is because, again, we're in this social media world that really just portrays somebody's life as extremely linear, right? We follow our favorite influencer and we see that, oh, they're at the gym now and they're like perfectly pretty and they have a beautiful relationship and they're making millions of dollars. And like we see this and we think that this is their life, like all linear. So it really disconnects us from ourselves. It makes us feel like, man, like, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't my life look that picture perfect? You know, like as human beings, we want to be as connected as possible, and YouTube and other platforms make it possible for us to be connected to one another all of the time, but we're like superficially connected because we're just seeing this perfect picture. And when we make raw, organic content of like, this is the life that I'm living and I don't have it figured it out, then it brings another level of connection. And I think that's what I'm looking for on social media. I'm looking for real life connection of people who accept me as I am, whether I show up with the perfect solution and I show up, you know, as just my higher self, or I show up in a moment and period of my life where I'm just going to share what I'm going through, but I don't really know how to fix it. But I'm sharing with you because there might be value in it, whether that's you are going through the same thing and we can connect through that, or whether you can share a piece of advice with me or a story with me that was similar and that could maybe light me up or change my perspective. What if sharing in our authenticity and our vulnerability and our messiness is the medicine itself? What if that part, right? Listen to that part. What if that is the medicine in itself? What if us showing up in this way is what's going to help us find the solution? Because we want to be like in the thick, in the bottom by ourselves. We always want to be in the bottom by ourselves, right? We're in the bottom, or like not even the bottom, right? Let's just say we're like in a problem. We're like, no, I need to figure this out on my own. Nobody can be in my sphere. I'm going to figure it out, and then I'm going to break through, and then I'm going to find a perfect solution, and then I'm going to go out into the world and be like, hey, look at what I just went through, and I solved it by myself. I'm so good. But like, what if we go into the world with that thick, with that heaviness in our hearts, and we're like, oh, this is what I'm going through. Doesn't feel good, but you know, I'm a gangster and I'm gonna make it out of this, but I'm sharing with you all. And in that, like, we are literally, I think that we're literally like minimizing suffering when we just show up this way. We're minimizing suffering, and we're also we're also showing ourselves that we are loved even when we are not here, right? We're like, oh, when I'm here, I'm gonna hide from the world because nobody can digest what I'm going through, or like whatever. Like, everybody just wants people that are up here. But if we show up here and we realize, like, oh, mad people are going through this, like, it's not just me, and I'm so brave because I just put myself out there while I'm going through this, and people still fuck with me, like they still love me. So if people still love you, then you're literally showing your inner child and your subconscious that you are loved no matter what. Get it through your head, you're loved no matter what. You're loved no matter what, even if you're here. And you know, like right now I'm just like in a luminal space. Like, I personally am going through a big transition, and I'm figuring out my life and my career, and you know, I'm constantly like, should I do this, should I do that, should I do this? And I don't want to show up like on video that way, right? It's just like, oh no, people are gonna think I'm very messy, but I'm fucking showing up that way because I am a little messy. So what? I'm also very organized, and I'm also very detailed, and I'm also really great at executing ideas, right? But right now I'm not there, and I'm showing up here and letting y'all know that life is not perfect. Make the fucking content, make the content. Whatever it is that you want to talk about it, because somebody out there is going to resonate. This is your digital blueprint. Don't let girls or influencers or any social media people tell you how you need to run your content. Yes, take obviously, yeah, take ideas and things from them, but just remember that what you have to share, what pops up into your noggin, into your heart, that is a message from source, is good enough for you to share to the world, even if you don't have the perfect solution for it, if you get what I'm saying. Let me check if this is still recording. All right, so that was pretty much my epiphany. That was pretty much my message. This is how we hack into the matrix, right? The patriarchy. The matrix always wants to tell us to not show your weakness, not show, you know, your issues to the world. They're like, just show up as your best version. I am the patriarchy. And it's like, does the patriarchy even sound like that? But it's like, man, like, let's dismantle that. Let's fucking dismantle that together. Show up as we are, even on social media, right? Like, even in our content, because that's what we're trying to create on YouTube. We want to create this really like huggable community. Like, that's how I feel about my YouTube community. Like, I want to make that on YouTube and in person, and I have that in person. I'm so lucky. Shout out to my people. Like, I have that in person. I'm very fucking vulnerable. Everybody knows that. And I think on social media I always want to show up as like, I know it all, baby, I got it all figured out, but it's like, I don't. I don't. But anyways, I wanted to end this message by saying, share your voice, because whatever it is that you have to share is medicine. We love you as you are. Keep sharing, and that's pretty much the video. I never know how to end these things, but other than thank you for watching. I definitely want to make more raw videos like this of just like me talking, and hopefully, you know, reach my peeps and find people that resonate and vibrate at this Ana frequency. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you like the video, if you're like, bitch, stop talking and just make yoga flows, I got you. But if you're like, hey, I really like this, let me know what if you resonated with this, and like and subscribe and share and all of the other stuff. And that's pretty much it. Peace, love, and blessings.